Hello everyone, welcome to Apps Tutorials. In this video, we are going to talk about the browsers, which are another important softwares. In this video, we are going to learn about some history of HTML, which is important for you to learn. If in case you want to learn any programming language, you should know when and why it was discovered and how it could get evolved into HTML5, its current version. So let's move into a brief overview of the history of HTML. In 1997, HTML4 was proposed by W3C, which stands for Worldwide Web Consortium. So in 2000, HTML4 got evolved into XHTML, which used XML version of HTML. In 2004, a Web Hypertext Application technology group was formed by the various browser vendors who were not satisfied with the W3C standardization. Then, in 2011, we got the latest version of HTML, which is HTML5, which was the final decision of W3C as well as Web Hypertext Application technology group. So let's dive into a detailed history of each year to know about some more points about HTML. So before HTML1 was introduced by Tim Berners, who used it just for interlinking the web pages, there was no specific images, videos or multimedia in any of the web page. Then, after 2 years of introduction of HTML, HTML 2.0 came up with some styles added to text and tables in HTML. After this, CSS was introduced for the first time as the CSS1 version in 1996. But the problem was that there was no particular standards for using the HTML language for the browsers. The browsers used the tag as they wanted. They used the paragraph tag to write headings or headings tag to write paragraph. If the particular website is not compatible with the user's browser, then it was the problem of the user. They had to install another version of browser to run that website. But the browser vendors worked as per their wish. It was for the first time in the year 1997 that the Worldwide Web Consortium launched some browsers, which had to follow some standard specifications of using HTML. So this was the year when the specific rules for using the text was set up by the Worldwide Web Consortium. This version was then evolved to XHTML in 2000, which introduced some specification of XML as a markup language. But the browser vendors still remain very unsatisfied with the slow development of W3C, and in 2004 they created their own group, which is known as the Web Hypertext Application technology group. In this group, the browser vendors used to debate and discuss their points of views, but the final decision was taken by only a single person, which was the one central editor. Then in 2000, W3C and Web Hypertext Application Technology Group again joined hands together to introduce another version of HTML known as HTML5. This version was divided into two types. One was the standard HTML5, which is controlled by W3C, and another is the evolving HTML5, which is controlled by the Web Hypertext Application Technology Group. So the short history of evolution of HTML5 ends here. Now let's end this video with a short summary about the history of HTML. HTML4 was introduced in 1997. WCC and Web Hypertext Application Technology Group started HTML5 in 2007, and W3C controls the standard HTML5 versus Web Hypertext Education Technology Group works on the evolving of HTML5. Thank you. Hope you liked the video and learned something new today. Thank you. Click the subscribe button to stay updated with our recent videos.